Right guys, welcome along to tonight's watch along between Manchester United and Barcelona here on Anfield Agenda. Yes, this is a Liverpool channel, but this game does have relevance to Liverpool Football Club. And the winners of this tie, of course, are going to be our possible semi-final opponents. So with that in mind, I thought, hey, why not? Why not do a watch along? I enjoy football. I like watching football, so I said, fuck it. Let's do a watch along. How everybody feeling? Roberto's in as well, mate. You guys are playing tonight, of course. Massive game against Ajax away. I do have to admit, Roberto, mate, I do like the shithousery from Ajax about letting off fireworks outside the Juve team hotel, mate. I'm not even gonna lie, that's fucking brilliant. I absolutely love that. Love it. Right, bear with me 1 second while I fuck around my brightness here so I don't look like Uncle Fester's dirty cousin. There you go. How are we? Anthony's in, Roberto's in, Doxley's in, Epic Gamers in, Far Isle is in, That Gamer TV is in, Wool Wizard, Ashley Young is in. How are we, mate? Welcome. That Gamer TV, Mark Headley, Anthony Cronin. Thank you very much for your compliment, mate. Look, massive game this. I'm really interested in seeing how this one pans out. Prediction. I am going to go for 2 or 3-1 to Barcelona. But a 2-2 draw wouldn't surprise me either. I keep writing off this United team, and I have to admit, when I looked at that team sheet and I said it to Connor, I nearly laughed. I'm not going to lie. When I looked at the state of that United team, I nearly fucking laughed. Look, let's go through the United team. Let's go through the Barcelona team. Manchester United in goal, David De Gea, Ashley Young, Chris Smalling, Lindelof and Luke Shaw make up the back four for Manchester United. Not too shabby, to be fair. Ashley Young, not a fan of, but you know he's experienced. Midfield trio tonight of Fred, Scott McTominay and Paul Pogba. Excuse me for smiling, but fuck off. Fred and Scott McTominay going up against Barcelona's midfield. That should make for interesting viewing. Diego Dalot, Lukaku and Rashford make up United's front three. Well, at least that's what the app I'm using has gone with for Dalot, right, of a front three. There you go. Manchester United up against a very strong Barcelona side tonight. So, Ter Stegen in goal, Semedo, Gerard Piqué, Longley, Alba, Arthur, Busquets, Rakitic, Messi, Luis Suarez and Felipe Coutinho. It's going to be a difficult evening's work for Manchester United, but as I said, this is important to us because this Liverpool potentially going to play the winner of this tie, so it is important to us. It does have relevance to Liverpool Football Club, so hence the reason why I'm doing it. I'm really looking forward to it. As I said, it's nice to watch a game and not be emotionally invested in it like I am when I'm watching Liverpool, so yeah, I'm going to do my best to take you guys through it. It's going to be very biased against United. I'm going to be honest about that. If we've any Manchester United fans in, you know I love you. You know I respect you. You know I thank you for coming over all the time and supporting the channel. But I want Barcelona in the semi-final for Liverpool if and when we get through. I'm not even going to lie about that. Same reason that I'm sure Manchester United fans are absolutely delighted to be playing Barcelona. There's something sexy about playing Barcelona in a European tie, and I'd love Liverpool to have a second leg of the semi-final at home at Anfield against Barcelona, which would be fucking lovely. Hey Craig, who's this? Could you want to play Barcelona than United? Yes, definitely rather play Barcelona, mate. I think United would probably be the easier game over 2 legs, but I fancy Barcelona. Just, you know, that would be just amazing, wouldn't it? Semi-final of the Champions League against Barcelona, second leg at Anfield. That would be lovely. Roberta said, anger in the beasts, Ajax. Your lost time to pay the price, mate. It's going to be an interesting game. Please do keep me up to date with what's going on in the Ajax-Juventus game because it is a massive game in Europe as well. Obviously, the winner of that game takes on the winner of the Spurs against Manchester City tie. Family Fun's gone 3-2 Barca. Craig, rivals need not be enemies. 100%, mate. And I have nothing but love and respect for the United fans that come in and join our chat every night. They're a really nice group. But at the same time, I am a Liverpool fan. I cannot hide that. I don't like Manchester United. I respect the fans. I appreciate the club, but they're our rivals, so I don't want them to do well. What else we got? Rather see United pass more easy than our... What's this? Rather see... My back. We all good? Good. Back. Someone give me a thumbs up. No, it was Sky. All my stuff is with Sky, believe it or not, and everything froze at the same time. Television, everything. Are we back? Can somebody tell me if I'm back online? It's shown that I'm online. Can somebody just give me a thumbs up? Thumbs up, there you go. Happy days. Sorry, Sky went off in my house. Everything went off. Internet, television, the whole lot, but I'm back. Apologies. Coolio. There we go. Nice one for that. I don't know what the fuck went up there. I was watching TV and then it just disappeared. Well, there you go. Right, predictions, ladies and gents. And who do we want to go through? If we've got Liverpool fans watching us, do you want to play Barcelona? Do you want to play Manchester United? Bear in mind before you answer, if Manchester United get through and Manchester City get through, then the second leg will be at Old Trafford. Because you know the way UEFA have that ridiculous rule where two teams from the same city can't play at home in the Champions League in the same week. That would mean that if City and United got through, we're supposed to have the second leg at Anfield. That would not happen. We'd have to play the second leg at Old Trafford, which is handed a massive advantage. 2-1 United, said Gizmo. 4-1 Barca. 4-1, wow, that's big. Shadow Games, how are you, pal? Stephen Morgan said mine went off for a second. Yeah, that was my internet, mate. Don't worry about that. We're all back in tickety-boo, thankfully. Okay, what else we got? Let me just try and adjust my seat a little bit because I feel like I'm a bit low here. Hang on. There we go. A bit higher. A little bit higher. How are we on screen? Yeah, there we go. Cool. I feel like I'm a bit higher up now. 2-0 Barcelona, 5-4 Man United. That is going to, mate, if it's 5-4 to United, that is going to go down as one of the best games in Europe for many, 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 many years. Shadow Games goes 3-1 Barca. Ella 3-1 Barca. Man United are going to get mashed, said the Geordie stand. How are you, mate? Welcome. I take it you're a Newcastle fan. Welcome. Liz Golden 2-0 Barca. Stephen Dwyer 3-1 Barca. If Man United get through, laugh my fucking ass off, said Danny. They can't be fake, man. A 3-1 on, or 3-1 again, sorry, at home in the Champions League in the quarterfinal. That tells you how up against it Manchester United are. Barcelona, better team, 100%. They're a better team, absolutely. Joseph Stalin has a big moustache. Dad said 5-0 Barca. 4-0 United are lucky to get nil, said Danny. Cape Town Muslim, I am absolutely sound, thank you, mate. Beginning of the end for Ollie tonight, 4-0, said Cape Town Muslim. Danny Winters would love a 1-1. 50-0 to Barca. Good man, Subi, not holding back. Love it. Guys, don't forget to all our Liverpool fans tuning in that are used to our regular shows. I will be doing the late night agenda at 10 o'clock as well. So following on from the watch along, we'll get back to all things Liverpool at 10 o'clock. I've got a bit of an agenda done out for that one. But as you guys know, as always, the late night agenda is your show. So have a think about what you want to talk about. And I hope to see you at 10 o'clock as well. Liverpool Legends at 2-2, then 4-1 to Barca in the second leg. Family Fun said, I think Barca will go through and I want Ajax to go through. I think everybody except Roberto, of course, our Juventus supporting friend in the chat there, would love, just for romantic reasons, to see what Ajax go through. Yeah, it's been a while, and you know Ajax, we all have a soft spot for Ajax, I think, deep down. 1-1 said Mackenzie. I don't think a draw at home tonight for United is out of the question. I really don't. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 2-2. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Barcelona win. I would be surprised to see United win, if I'm being honest. But I don't know, man. It's Europe. Anything can happen. Anything. As we've seen with Paris Saint-Germain against United in Paris, anything is possible. An alien said United won Barcelona 3. United will score first half and second half will be all Barcelona. Dan the boss said, would love a Liverpool United semis, but bring on Barca will show the rest of England how to beat them. I don't know, man. A Liverpool United semi-final with the second leg at Old Trafford because of that fucking stupid UEFA rule. Nah, give me Barcelona. If we're going to get knocked out, and if we end up getting knocked out, I'd much rather lose to fucking Barca than United, to be honest. But to be fair, I think we could take on both. Barca fans looking confident, said Anthony. The Geordie stand said, my nan said it'll be 2-0 to Man United. But she's a bit daft. Mate, I love your sense of humour. You seem to be right up my street. Welcome into the chat. Craig, I think Ronaldo will help Juventus. No doubt, mate. No doubt. What are all these things being held up here? Oh, the Alex Ferguson, Manchester United banner. Sorry, I've just seen a shitload of stuff being held up there. I didn't know what it was. H&S Gaming, I'm very well. Thank you, mate. How are you? We'll keep you updated on the other game. Do you know what? You're always so good to me, Jersey boy. Thank you. Always keeping me up to date on the scores of the other games. I do appreciate it. Jersey boy's gone 3-1 to Barcelona. Kevin says, Craig 360, what's up, my brother? Hope you're well. I'm excellent, thank you, Kevin. I hope you're keeping well. Can't wait for a Phil Jones OG. I hope you like the thumbnail, by the way. I mean, Connor, again, some of Connor's best work. Connor's gone 2-1, by the way. Our very own Mr. Crosby reckons it'll be 2-1 to Barcelona. Would it be too good to have a City versus Liverpool Champions League final? It's entirely possible. It's also entirely possible to have a Barca Juventus final. anything is possible. I've said for weeks and weeks now, this Champions League is one of the most open competitions it has been for many moons. I have a feeling though, Lionel Messi or Lionel Messi, whichever way you want to pronounce it, I have a feeling that he really, really wants to get Champions League number 5 to level himself up with Cristiano Ronaldo, because we know how ultra competitive the guys at the very, very top of the game like that are, and it must be annoying him that Ronaldo has won more than him. What do you think about last night? It was a game of two halves, I think, Scotty. First half could have been anything. I mean, they could have scored, they had an opportunity, but we could have scored 3, 4, 5. Second half, I thought the game petered out a little bit. I didn't catch my attention too much. Myself and Brian just kind of muddled our way through it, to be honest, chatting to each other, and there wasn't too much to react to. Liverpool Football Club reckons Barca 2-1. Ajax Spurs sounds like Europa League final. Connor, again, with a mistake. Spurs don't make finals, buddy, so maybe semi-finalists. Puffin, not holding back. Spanish scumbags. I don't know, mate. I don't know what's gotten your goat, shall we say, there. I don't know. Let's go Ajax and Cahill. Ajax Porto final, said Connor. Fuck you. Our very own Connor taking the piss. Who will you want to win the final? Juve versus Barcelona. Barcelona, 100%. An alien. 100%. Barcelona are the team that I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep admitting to it, but I supported Barcelona before I ever supported Liverpool, because I was on holidays in Spain when I was 5. Now, granted, it was only a couple of years later where I found my true love, but I've always had a soft spot for Barcelona, except, of course, when they're coming and robbing our fucking players like Suarez, Coutinho. But look, Barcelona for me. If Liverpool have to go out, I'd want Barcelona to do it. Messi is the best player in the world without a shadow of a doubt, mate. Without a shadow of a doubt. You don't have any argument for me on that one. Massive Messi fan. Craig, if United put up a good fight, will you have more respect for Ole? 100%, Sassy. That's a good question. If United put up a good show over 2 legs here and aren't tactically outclassed by Valverde, then yes, I will put my hands up and say, yeah, I did underestimate Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but I don't think that'll be the case. But I'm an honest guy. If it is the case, I'm absolutely put my hands up. Do you like Barcelona? Yes, very much so. Messi, Suarez, Coutinho to score, to Liverpool Football Club. Danny Hitchens said Porto parked the bus second half. Shit scared. And I lost a little bit of respect for Iker Casillas as well. If anybody's seen his tweet, or maybe it was an Instagram post, I'm not sure, with the images of the handball and the still image of Mo Salah's tackle. He's usually a very classy guy, and I lost a little bit of respect for Casillas after that, but look, that's just my opinion. Teams are doing their handshakes now, won't be too far off starting, only a couple of minutes to go. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for joining. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I'll do my best to take you through the game with some kind of alternative commentary, I suppose, a little bit of fun. Just to go through the team again: United, De Gea, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Luke Shaw. Midfield of Fred, Scott McTominay, sorry, I laugh when I say that, Pogba, Dalot, Lukaku and Rashford. What the fuck? How is Dalot playing the right of a front three with Martial's on the bench and Lingard's on the bench? Maybe they're just not fit enough, but it's a massive fucking gamble that, playing him on the right of a front three against Barcelona at home in the Champions League, because you need to take something to the new camp. Look, that's just my opinion, as I said. Barcelona team will go through again in a second, just waiting for Sky or BT it is actually, to go through their bullshit rituals here. Who have we got? Let me see if I can get it from here. Ter Stegen, Semedo, Piqué, Longley, Alba, Arthur, Busquets, Rakitic, Messi, Suarez and Coutinho are the players for Barcelona. Maybe the formation is a 4-3-3, could be 3-5 at the back. I'm just going again with what BT have gone on the screen. Yeah, so just to confirm: Ter Stegen, Semedo, Piqué, Longley, Jordi Alba, Arthur, Sergio Busquets, Ivan Rakitic, Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Felipe Coutinho, making up Barcelona's 11. Epic Gamer reckons Barca are going to win 3-1. Let's go Barca, said Jacob Gamer XD. 10-0 to Barcelona. Some people just giving United absolutely not a fucking sniff here. Right, let's get ready. United just doing their hugs. Pogba just practicing 6 or 7 different type of dabs before the game here. He's not really, I'm just taking the piss. There he is, the GOAT, Lionel Messi. Without a shadow of a doubt, for me, the greatest player to ever lace up a pair of football boots. Luis Suarez there as well. No doubt he'll have a bit of an appetite for tonight's game. I'm sure you can see what I've done there. Right, sit back, relax and enjoy the game, and let's see how this one pans out. United played from left to right in the first half. Barcelona about to kick off. Just waiting for the referee to do his final checks. And we're just about to kick off. That Barcelona kit is really fucking bright, isn't it? Right, we're underway. Barcelona have opted against the usual kickoff that we see in football of the ball back in the long diagonal because let's face it, Barcelona like to keep possession. Right, here we go. Jordi Alba in possession inside his own half, left hand side. Nothing on to him. Back to his centre back partner. Well, he's not centre back, he's left back, but back to his centre back. Piqué. Barcelona just knocking it around, trying to draw United onto them early. Lukaku looks to press. Ter Stegen spreads the ball left hand side again. Longley carries it forward. Again, United backing off. Ball down the line to Felipe Coutinho. Suarez now left hand side. Chris Smalling's over there with him. Suarez tries to go on the inside. Smalling clears his lines, but Barcelona turn over possession again. Jordi Alba. Lovely little 1-2 with Longley there. Alba in now down the left hand side. Ball goes out. First corner of the game to Barcelona out of Ashley Young. He's going to have a fucking nightmare tonight, by the way, against Alba. Okay, let's see. This is waiting for the corner to be taken. Coutinho's coming across to take it. Right, Coutinho with the corner here. That is a fucking awful corner. A god-awful corner, but he gets another one out of it. He tried to roll it along the line, and I think it was Pogba or Fred. No, it was Fred stepped across and cleared it. But anyway, second corner taken. Ball goes out, Jordi Alba. Back left-hand side now. Coutinho, little 1-2. Barcelona again, left-hand side. Coutinho, he's looking for support. Few step-overs. Manages to retain possession. Barcelona still in possession. Busquets. Barcelona forced backwards. United press well. Lukaku trying to press on the zone basically. Okay, Alba. Messi. Alba. A few 1-2s between Messi and Jordi Alba. Coutinho. Coutinho left hand side back to Jordi Alba. I don't know if United have touched the ball in open play yet, to be fair, and I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that. Barca in possession now, right hand side. Longley. Again, switching it left to Jordi Alba. Nice long ball over the top towards Luis Suarez. Chris Smalling does well to get ahead of it, and Manchester United finally get possession of the football. Fred, switch and play right hand side. Ashley Young. Young tries a long diagonal ball. Piqué comes across. Himself and the centre back partner get a little bit fucking caught up. That is a clear foul, surely. Yes, it was. Scott McTominay brought down. Obvious and clear foul there. Good position this for United. Right hand side of centre, about 25, maybe a little bit further, maybe 27 yards out. Good opportunity to work something here. Good determination for McTominay to win the ball. Busquets came in late and caught him. Do you know what? I reckon 10-15 minutes later in the game, the referee's putting his hand in his pocket there and booking Busquets. Anyway, really good opportunity this for United. Definitely a shootable position. By the way, thank you to everyone that subscribed. So we've picked up a few new subscribers. Thank you very much. Right, here we go. Free kick for United, right hand side of centre. Rashford's over it. Fred's over it. Heading towards 4 minutes on the clock at Old Trafford. Let's see if they can work something from this one. Barcelona are going with a fucking one-man wall. Ter Stegen, and the wall's Coutinho, so it might as well be nobody. Fred and Rashford. Rashford has a strike, it's wide. It's wide. Ter Stegen basically saying to Rashford there, go on son, I don't think you can fucking beat me from there. And he was right. Yeah, Rashford across the ball. It was never troubling the keeper, to be fair. It was always a yard or two wide. Foul already, referee straight over. Coutinho brought down. Referee's warning everybody. But to be fair to the referee, I like what he's done there. He said, look, you've both had one now. One for you, one for you. That's it. Any more and I'm pulling out the card. Good refereeing there. I like to see that consistency, letting them know early doors. Right, Barcelona in possession now again, right at the back. Switch of play left hand side. Longley carries the ball forward. Jordi Alba goes out off McTominay, throw into Barcelona left hand side. Come on Man United, said Hoodoo. What's happening in Ajax Juve? I'm not sure, buddy, but somebody will keep us up to date. Jersey boy will keep us up to date. There you go. He said Juve are playing well. Apologies if I sound a little bit off today. I have a small bit of a head cold, but you know what? I'll push on. What have we got? Patrick Folan said 2-1 United, he reckons. Ball back with Ter Stegen now as we speak. He plays it right hand side to Gerard Piqué. United look to press. Barca look to play the way through. That is some classy stuff on the right hand side there from Barcelona. Rakitic. Here we go. Messi now inside his own half. Just steps into the United half. Looks for support left hand side. Gives it to Jordi Alba. Messi very, very deep here. Looking to orchestrate things early doors. He switches play to Rakitic right hand side. Semedo. Rakitic. As you'd expect, Barcelona dominating possession. Good ball to Semedo right hand side. Inside the United penalty area. Pulls it back to Messi. Messi, he's closed down quickly. You can't give him time as you'd expect. Jordi Alba. Messi. Alba. Barca starting to knock the ball around now. Spread it right hand side. Ivan Rakitic. He gives it out to Semedo. Shows from again. Takes it back. United with everybody back behind the ball. Switch again from Barcelona left hand side. Jordi Alba. Tries the ball into the box. It's cleared. United regather possession. Try to play the way out and Rashford's closed down immediately. Throw into United right hand side. The left wing Coutinho stays narrow, so Jordi Alba has lots of space. Joseph Stalin's a big moustache dad, which is a very long name, mate. We're going to have to shorten that for you. Messi's a centre forward as well, so that's why he's dropping deep to Prez Salah. He just likes to make things tick, doesn't he? Right, Busquets. Ball into the feet here of Messi. Messi spreads the play left hand side, takes it back. Tries whipping the ball to the back post, but Luis Suarez wasn't paying attention. And I think it's Chris Smalling? No. Well, anyway, United regained it. Sorry, it's Lindelof. Lindelof regained possession. Fred, Lindelof. Barca closing them down. Luke Shaw's forced to go long up the line. Lukaku with a nice little chest down to Pogba. Nice ball in behind. Oh, Ter Stegen does well to come out and close it down. I think it was Rashford was in there. Good vision by Pogba, but good goalkeeping from Andre Ter Stegen. Pogba fells Busquets. Free kick to Barcelona, excuse me. Do I play Fortnite? I don't, mate, no. Don't play computer games as a rule, usually. But I'm going to start playing FIFA from next season because people have asked for it, so fuck it, why not? I'll be awful at it, but why not? Lukaku will score, reckon somebody? A United fan? Possibly. I mean, you never know. It's interesting. It's a very interesting game, this, I have to say. Not many people giving United a hope, but anything is possible, as we've seen time and time again in Europe. Who would have thought we'd have seen Ajax knocking at Real Madrid, for example? Barca knocking the ball around at the back here. Long lay, left hand side. Busquets, splitting the centre-back pair as you'd expect at times. Piqué, Semedo shows right hand side, gives it to him. Messi playing very deep there, and almost central midfield at times. Jordi Alba, Felipe Coutinho, Lionel Messi. Alba shows left side. All very narrow here from Barcelona at the minute, but I'd imagine you'd see Semedo push. There we go. They've spread the play now right hand side. Rakitic, Suarez, Semedo. Back to Ivan Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Good ball up the line to Semedo. Oh, a little reverse pass to Suarez. Good defending though for Manchester United. Pogba now looking to play his way out. Switches play left hand side. Rashford backs himself on a foot race. Piqué gets there though. Good confident play from Marcus Rashford though, to be fair. Willing to take his man on. One touch the cushion past him, but Piqué matched him for pace. Humpty Dumpty. Abso-fucking-lutely Humpty Dumpty. Love it. Humpty Holden, if we want to be precise, Puffin. I mean, if you're going to call me an egg, mate, at least use my surname because it rhymes better than Humpty Dumpty. Blah, 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 says Mahesh, blah, blah, blah. How about blah, 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 my nuts, mate? How about that? Blah, 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 my nuts. Right, here we go. Coutinho, left-hand side. Ball back inside to Lionel Messi. Messi has a look up, tries to take on a couple of players, spreads the ball right-hand side to Ivan Rakitic. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. We're a new enough channel, less than a year old, and we've already passed 10,000 subscribers, and for that, we're infinitely appreciative. Right, here we go. Barcelona in midfield. Jordi Alba. Again, spread left-hand side, Felipe Coutinho. Back to Jordi Alba. Longley. Sergio Busquets, who almost plays as a third central defender, really, doesn't he? Allowing the two wing-backs to push up on either side. Here we go. Semedo. Back to Piqué. United push on. Barcelona willing to allow them. Willing to play deep because they know one or two passes around that United press and they're into space. Semedo. Rakitic, Barcelona player down. He's back up. Messi switches play left hand side, finds Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho to have a run here at the United defence. Little ball inside, area closed down. Busquets now. Switches play right hand side. Rakitic, Semedo. Back to Ivan Rakitic. Good switch by him. Arthur now, central. Switches to play left hand side to Jordi Alba. Coutinho, Alba. Again, no movement, which is unusual to say for Barcelona, but everything is static in front of them. Busquets. Now there's the run to Messi. Good ball through. Lionel Messi. Forced left hand side of the box. Ball towards the back post. Luis Suarez. Goal. Goal, goal, goal. I think it was Felipe Coutinho got the fine. No, the flag's up. The flag's up. Hang on. The lino has the flag up. It will of course go to VAR to be checked. Let's see here. Right, first play. Suarez is off, but that doesn't matter. He's onside when the second ball comes. There's no way this goal is going to be ruled out. This is a goal. I know it's getting checked, but it's a goal. I'd be fucking amazed if this is ruled out. There's no way this is getting ruled out. Suarez was offside in the first phase, but wasn't active. And then the second phase, he's clearly onside. He's onside by a yard there. That'll be a goal. Goal given. Goal given. I think it was Luis Suarez that scored the goal. I can't tell if Coutinho got a touch. I don't think he did. Yeah, goal given, as I said. Barcelona fans excited. 1-0. Yes, it was Luis Suarez that scored the goal. There you go. He's delighted. Good man, Louis. Good man. All uphill now for United. Lovely ball over the top. Good play by Messi. Suarez pulls off to the back post. Messi dinks it across. Suarez gets a head on it. Yes, Coutinho throws himself at it, but he fucking misses the ball. And the ball's already over the line. Luis Suarez goal. Oh, actually, did that take a little nick? Is that an own goal? Hang on. Did this come off? Oh, it did, you know. That's gone off fucking Luke Shaw. That's gone off Luke Shaw. Is that going down as an own goal? Well, that's gone in off Luke Shaw, you know, which is probably what threw Coutinho off. Either way, it is what it is. It's 1-0 to Barcelona. Rashford now trying to play in McTominay. Barcelona clear their lines. Here we go. Arthur, switch play right hand side. Oh, Coutinho in space now. This could be dangerous for United here. If Barca settle into a rhythm. Could be shit creek here for United. I don't know how the fuck you're calling it offside, mate. Have you ever watched football before? If you think that's offside, mate, give up. The sport isn't for you. You need to go and have a read of the rule book or something. And you do realise that VAR is there to let people, you know, have a look at these things. It was clearly onside. It didn't even fucking need to go to VAR, to be fair. It was clearly offside. Well, technically, mate, I'm waiting to see if it's given to Luis Suarez or if it's given to Luke Shaw as an own goal. I think it may go down as an own goal, but look, let's just wait and see. Right, here we go. The go, midfield, switch of play, left hand side. Messi. Felipe Coutinho, he cuts back in. Busquets. Switch of play. Google's going with an OG. Thank you, Press Salah. Much appreciated, mate. Jersey Boy said Ajax are playing well in the other game. I cannot show the match, Sam, mate. I'd love to be able to, but you know what, mate? Copyright and all that, the channel will be closed down. Another ball, Semedo, towards the back post. Shaw gets ahead on it. Only comes as far as Jordi Alba. Coutinho. He's looking for movement. Spreads the ball right. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. Semedo's available right hand side. He gives it to him. Rakitic takes it back. Felipe Coutinho. Piqué. Jordi Alba. Ball up the line to Luis Suarez. Finds Coutinho. Good footwork by Coutinho. Lovely neat little one through at Luis Suarez. Coutinho now surrounded by United players. United defend that well, but Suarez wins it back. Can he keep that in? No, goes out. Goal kick to Manchester United. There was actually a fucking sap in the United end putting a thumbs down towards Luis Suarez while he was running over. Well, do you know what? To be fair, thumbs down is better than abusing them, isn't it? Hype BT, I don't have it so I can't watch the game. My laptop's broke, said MUFC Gamer. Mate, I will try my best to keep you up to date with what's going on. Am I a Man United fan? I absolutely am not, pal. The channel's called Anfield Agenda. There might be a hint in there for you. Young is so bad, even Coutinho can get past them, said Cahill. I mean, to be fair, he's not a shabby footballer, mate. Again, I don't play Fortnite, pal. No, I don't. I'm fucking awful at computer games. But anyway, United, left-hand side, dispossessed, Gerard Piqué. Sergio Busquets. Closed down. Dude, that's a dodgy ball back. Ter Stegen does well, controls it on his chest, then clears the ball upfield. Luke Smalling heads it back in, but only as far as Gerard Piqué. Oh, that's a definite yellow card. Busquets. He should have had a yellow. He should have had a yellow in the first 5 minutes, and now his own fucking stupidity and miscontrol, which was allowing Pogba through, forces him to pull Pogba back, and it's a definite yellow card. No arguments whatsoever. Still possibly a shooting position here for United, though. So Busquets now will, without a shadow of a doubt, be targeted for the rest of the game because he's got 70, 75 odd minutes left to go on a booking already. Free kick here, left hand side this time. The other one earlier on for Rashford was just to the right of centre. This one's just to the left of centre. Similar distance out, I'd say 20, 25 yards maybe. Fred over it, Pogba over it, Rashford over it. I'd be amazed if it wasn't Pogba or Rashford that has a strike at this one. Pogba seems to be instigating the conversation, so let's wait and see. Very, very good opportunity here to United to trouble Ter Stegen. United defensively are shite, would love a Suarez hat-trick, said Cameron. Right, here we go. Fred's over it, Pogba's over it. More of a wall this time. 2 United players in the wall, and why the fuck Piqué is allowing them to stand there? Look, they created a gap and Pogba tried to shoot straight through it. Ridiculous defensive stuff from Piqué there. You could see what United were trying to do a mile away. Messi here playing football inside his own box. Gives it to Luke Shaw. Shaw has a strike, but it's gone wide. Not Shaw. Fucking, what's the other useless fullback's name? Young. Yeah, him. Ashley Young. What the hell was Piqué doing there, allowing Smalling and the other United player to stand in the wall? It was clear that they were going to open it up to try and create space. Here we go. Coutinho. Messi, he picks up the ball. Semedo shows from Messi, ghosts past Luke Shaw, who pulls him back, and here's another yellow card. Referee's getting trigger happy here. That's 1-1 with yellow cards. Messi goes past Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw steps across, blocks him off, and then pulls him back. Similar to the Busquets incident, Luke Shaw cannot have any arguments with that one. He now misses the next game, which could, again, a massive problem for United. To any trolls, by the way, in the chat that want to come in and have a go, if you're going to spend your time and effort writing trolling comments in, try and make them original, or try and make them good or interesting. And do you know what? I'll read out the best ones. So if you want to come in, have a go at myself or whatever, I'll read out the best ones, but 99% of them are shit. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see if anybody's worthy of being read out. Anyway, Rashford here, counter-attack. Spreads to play right-hand side. Ashley Young. He's forced wide, tries a cross, too deep, too long, too high. It's gone out for a goal kick. Who got a yellow card? Yellow card for Luke Shaw, mate, and a yellow card for Sergio Busquets as well. No red card. No red card. Right, ball back with Andre Ter Stegen. 20 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Manchester United 0, Barcelona 1. Not the start that United fans would have wanted. Coutinho spreads the ball in field to Sergio Busquets. He gives it left side. Suarez, who tried to feed in Coutinho but misplayed the pass. McTominay now, Paul Pogba in midfield for United. He spreads it left hand side. Ashley Young, or not Ashley Young, sorry. Rashford with a strike, unlucky, just over the bar. It was just dipping a little bit too late. How good are United playing? Patrick, mate, it's hard to tell because Barcelona are just dominating possession. United trying to catch them quickly on the counter-attack. I think they're showing too much respect to Barcelona personally, but then again you look at the 11 that United have on the field and there's probably a couple of players there who you would say, you know, isn't in United's starting 11 a lot of the time. MUFC Gamer said we got the toughest draw possible. Yeah, you did get a tough draw, mate. There's no doubt about that one. I'm not even going to belittle you by saying anything other than yes, you did get a tough draw. But this is the Champions League quarterfinals, buddy. Not going to even lie and say we didn't get a little bit lucky by drawing Porto. Yes, we did. But I'll take it, and I'll also take Barca in the semi-final as well if that's on offer. Put the game on the screen. I can't, mate. I mean, time and time again, keep telling you, can't put the game on the screen. Copyright. Not going to lose a channel with over 10,000 subs because you're too scabby to pay for a BT subscription. Sorry, pal, not going to happen. Wish I could, but you know, rules is rules. Hello, Craig, mate. How are you, Paul? I'm sound, mate. I hope you're keeping well. Barca has control of the ball, Devin, absolutely. Messi now. Centre of the field. Goes past one, goes past two, gives it to Semedo. Sergio Busquets now. Switch of play. Left hand side. Arthur turns back inside. No space. Gives it to Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. Busquets. Arthur again. Left hand side of that midfield. Jordi Alba. He gives it back to Longley. Longley spreads it across to Busquets. And Barcelona move the ball across the field to try and free up space. Here we go. Semedo. It's tough to keep up commentary with Barcelona at times with how quick they move the ball. Ball now back with Andre Ter Stegen. He switches it left hand side to Longley. Busquets. Any updates on the other game, ladies and gents? Still 0-0 over in Amsterdam. We're already 70 subscribers, guys, off hitting 10,750. So if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that button. If you're a Liverpool fan, don't forget we'll be back at 10 o'clock with tonight's late night agenda. We'll be talking all things Liverpool. We'll be looking at a little bit of a link in the media to Neves to Liverpool as well. We'll talk about that in more detail later on. We'll talk about the game last night. We'll talk about the evolution of Naby Keita and lots of other stuff. Anyway, Lukaku, Fred switches it right hand side to Ashley Young. He rolls it into Rashford, McTominay, back to Ashley Young. Switches it central to Fred, Paul Pogba, back to Fred. Good play by Fred, spreads the ball left to Luke Shaw. Shaw's forced back. Lukaku. He tries an early cross, but it's straight at Andre Ter Stegen. Who do I want in the final? Ajax, of course, Bobby, if that's possible. Long ball upfield. Suarez felt he was pulled. Referee says no. Lindelof, Fred. Pogba shows from, gives it to Pogba. Dalot available left hand side. Pogba decides to change his mind, spreads it right. Victor Lindelof. Ashley Young. Back to Lindelof. United looking to get some momentum, looking to keep the ball for a moment. Now Luke Shaw, left hand side. Barcelona content to let United have it inside their own half. Again, switch right hand side. Victor Lindelof. United haven't gained a fucking yard here. They're just passing the ball back and forth across the halfway line. Smalling, Lindelof, back to Smalling. I mean, this must be fucking massively entertaining if you're a United fan to watch this shite week after week. Pogba, nobody shown from. I don't blame Pogba for getting annoyed there. There was nobody shown from. Rakitic tries to switch it to Longley. Good defending by Luke Shaw. I keep saying Shaw. It's actually Dalot out there. Pogba. Chance of a strike. Plays the ball unlucky. Tries to pick out Lukaku just a yard over his head. Good vision by Pogba there to try and pick out the run of Romelu Lukaku. But that came to nothing. Goal kick to Barcelona. Now Lingard isn't playing for those asking. He's on the bench though, as is Martial. I mean, John Cena, mate, it's never that bad. Cheer up, it's all good. Thank you for those keeping us up to date on the Ajax game as well. I do appreciate it, and I know the other people in the chat do as well. Thank you very much. PK now for Barcelona. 26 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Barcelona leading by Luis Suarez or potentially Luke Shaw on goal. 0-0. Birmingham 1, Sheffield United 1. Thank you for that update, mate. Fred picks the ball up in midfield for United here. Suarez wanted a foul. Again, referee said no. Fred, McTominay. Fred switches to play right hand side. Ashley Young. He's forced backwards to Lindelof. Ashley Young. Again, good pressing by Barcelona. Forces them all the way back to David De Gea. De Gea launches it long. Aimless. Semedo comes back, recovers it. He's got plenty of time. PK points at Ter Stegen, but he switches it across to Longley. Ooh, Longley taking a chance there, taking on Lukaku. Good pressing by United. Oh, Young tries to pick out the run of Pogba. Ball back in by Young again. Deflection into the arms of Andre Ter Stegen. Barcelona nearly causing themselves issues there. Longley trying to take on one man too many. Gets past Lukaku and he had two chances to pass the ball. Well closed down by Pogba. Ashley Young tried to pick out Pogba, but Jordi Alba threw himself in the way. Barcelona 81% possession. Fuck me, that's a lot of possession. And do you have to be active in the chat? I don't know what you mean by that one, mate, but why don't United play Valencia? In my opinion, is the right back. Norwich City 1-0 down, as our Villa. Wow. Did not expect that, to be fair. Messi, I think it's Messi down holding his face. I hadn't seen what happened. McTominay, he goes down. Referee says get up. Messi getting back to his feet now. Barcelona play the ball out. A couple of replays to look at here. One, why is Messi down? And two, let's have a look at the replay of that potential penalty incident there for Messi's nose is bleeding. So he definitely got a whack. Yeah, Shaw comes in and fucking cleans him out. And then McTominay. Oh, do you know what? There was contact on his foot. There was contact on McTominay's foot here. Right there. By Gerard Piqué. He drags it back across. Then there's contact on his left foot. And I tell you what. There's a fucking question to be asked there. But there's also a question to be asked on Messi. And if I'm being honest, it's the same period of play. I don't know how far they can pull it back, but this is interesting because there's contact there. He does go down very easily, but Messi was cleaned out before that. So it'll be interesting to see if anything is looked at here. Messi absolutely cleaned out there by Chris Smalling. Now, to be fair to Smalling, 100% Smalling has his eyes on the ball. He was watching the ball the entire way. Watched the flight of it, but he did go through Messi, but he didn't glance over, have a little look to see if Messi was there to catch him. I'll give Smalling the benefit of the doubt on that one. He did have eyes for the ball. Messi still down with blood coming out his nose. Your dog is poor. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that's about, Devin Williams, mate, but my dog is a fucking squabillionaire, bitch. My dog is living ghetto fabulous down in the kitchen. I'm telling you now. He's strolling around there, Armani brogues on his feet. I mean, you've no idea, mate. Fucking chains galore. He's even got a paw ring. I mean, dude doesn't fuck about, my dog. So, to say my dog is poor, mate, you're very wrong. He's a squabillionaire. Luke, how are you, mate? Welcome. Do I have a dog? I actually do have a dog, yes. Is this the Smalling plan to defeat Messi, said Best Buddies? I don't know. Anfield Agenda is the best YouTuber ever. I'll take it, mate. I'm not, but I'll take it. Thank you very much for your kind words. Spelling top notch by the troll. I mean, MUFC Gamer, mate. You're in the chat a lot. You see the state of some of the comments from trolls, mate. It's usually the dumb fucks that try and come in and troll that haven't got a clue how to spell, punctuate, anything. But they try and be funny, and they're not clever enough to be funny, unfortunately. Can I show you my dog? Someday I will, yeah, why not? He's a tiny little thing. He's a little West Yorkshire cross. Anyway, nothing has came from that. Goal kick. No penalty, nothing for the foul on Messi or potential foul on Messi. So we play on. Goal kick, Andre Ter Stegen. Craig, do you think Ole was high before with the lineup? I don't know, mate. Possibly. Dalot in the front three. I mean, I don't know. Rashford. Ball ricochets back. Barcelona. Busquets. Oh, back to Andre Ter Stegen. Lukaku's path was blocked off. Again, Barcelona got lucky. I don't think it was intentionally blocked off, but it was blocked off. Anyway, Messi's back. Looks like the blood has stopped from his nose, which is good to see. Am I a gamer? I haven't, Dan, mate. No, gaming isn't my thing, but we will be doing gaming on a new channel, Crack On, in the summer when we start that. We'll be doing some FIFA and stuff. Ajax is playing better than Juventus, said Santosh. Thank you for keeping me up to date on that one. Jordi Alba clears the ball upfield. Ball goes out of Victor Lindelof. Throw into Barcelona left hand side. I don't know what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can do to change the flow of this game, but he needs to do something. Busquets is having a nightmare, I would agree with that. He probably could be off already, actually, to be fair, Sergio Busquets. Piqué gives it back to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen switches it right hand side to Semedo. He slices his clearance. Ball goes out, throw into United. Pogba takes it quickly, finds Fred, takes it back off him, gives it back to Fred. Fred to Luke Shaw. Pogba. Dalot, left hand side. Plays it inside to Rashford. Back to Pogba. Pogba, good footwork, tries to play it through, but Piqué spots it and clears his lines. Fred fell by Messi. Free kick to Manchester United just inside the Barcelona half. Thank you, V8, mate, for spelling that out for people. Yes, that is the new channel. Thank you. Who would I rather win this game? I hope Barcelona beat them 75-0, mate. I despise Manchester United. I respect the Manchester United fans that we have to come into the conversation, but I think it's fair to say I'm a Liverpool fan. I hope United burn to the fucking ground miserably. I'm shit at FIFA, familiar to billions, mate. I mean, absolutely shit at it. But I'll give it a bash. I can only get better. John Cena, you're a United fan. Now I see why you were a little bit down a few moments ago, mate. But look, anything can happen in football, mate. 2 moments, anything can change. Fred in midfield now. Coutinho goes up against him. It's like the battle of the fucking midgets in there. Ball back to Ashley Young. Young gives it all the way back to Victor Lindelof. He's closed down. Ball goes out. Throw into Manchester United left hand side. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Harvey. Very kind of you, mate. BT trying to big up Slavia Prague versus Chelsea here. Nobody gives a fuck, lads, about the Emmerdale Cup. You can keep that. Smalling, he gives it right to Victor Lindelof. 35 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Barcelona leading by a goal to nil. I swear to God my clock is on steroids. It always jumps ahead 30 seconds. That is nuts. Ball goes out. For those wondering, my clock is 30 seconds ahead of the game, but I have no idea why. I swear to God it has multiple personalities. Ball back now with Andre Ter Stegen. He switches it left hand side. Long lay. Alba's available. Decides against. Goes long. Ooh. Suarez. Oh, good save. Ball drops to Messi. Good save there from David De Gea from Felipe Coutinho, denying Barcelona a second goal. Alba, Coutinho. Back to Jordi Alba. Coutinho. No movement ahead. Coutinho forced backwards. Longley switches it. Gerard Piqué out to Semedo. Back inside to Busquets. Busquets to Longley. To Arthur. Switches it left to Jordi Alba. Coutinho. Alba. He's caught short. McTominay gets a foot in. Throw into Barcelona. Again, just see the replay of this save from David De Gea. It was a long ball over the top. Lindelof throws a foot at it. It breaks to Suarez. Coutinho has a snapshot. De Gea does really well to get his left boot down to it. Ball rebounds out into play and Messi just can't get a strike away. He's closed down. Coutinho now running at that United defence. Pulls the ball back. Good defending by Luke Shaw. Good strength shown to block off the run of Arthur. Ball's gathered by David De Gea. Rolls it out quickly to Paul Pogba. Pogba cuts back inside. Ooh, Busquets brings him down. I'll tell you what, if I'm Valverde, I'm taking Sergio Busquets off now. He is walking a fucking tightrope. He is one foul away from getting sent off in this game, I reckon. If they can't, it's just, if Valverde doesn't do something about this, it's just ridiculous from his point of view. Because Busquets is an accident waiting to happen. As great of a career as he's had tonight, for whatever reason, he's already on a booking. And he's had 2 iffy fouls as well. Anyway, United in possession. Oh, great defending there. Luke Shaw tracking back, plays the ball back to David De Gea. Grim Reaper. Liverpool fans hating on us. Man United till the end. I don't know what you're lolling for, mate. You're fucking dog shy. And you're coming on trying to give it Billy Big Bollocks, mate. Your team are an absolute pile of shit. And if you think that the little Norwegian pixie is going to sort this out for you, you are fucking well up shit creek, mate. Massive investment needed at Manchester United at the minute. Massive investment. And you can't deny that. Even the most ardent United fan knows looking at that team. Champions League quarter-final with fucking Dalot left-hand side of a front three. It's not good enough, let's be fair. Do you think Liverpool will win the Premier League and the Champions League? I'm not arrogant enough to say yes, mate. But all I can say is we're in the argument. We're in the conversation. Ashley Young, he's forced backwards. Victor Lindelof. Chris Smalling. Back to Lindelof. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is just randomly pointing in directions on the pitch, hoping for inspiration to strike. Marcus Rashford now, right hand side for United. Ball breaks. Goes out, throw into Manchester United. How shy are United? Awful performance. Out insert coin. Man United will win the Champions League. Yeah, mate. It's time to put the shrooms down. You've had too many, pal. I mean, the hallucinations have started. Lukaku spreads the play right hand side to Rashford. Rashford, early ball into the box. Smalling. Oof. Back to Ashley Young. Ball cleared. Good opportunity there. Good ball by Rashford to the back post. It was Dalot actually coming in. The header was all over the place. I don't know if he was caught in two minds. I think he was caught in two minds. I don't know if he was trying to pick out the back post or knock it back across the goal, but either way, it came to nothing. I know Craig has already done a stream on it, but what do you guys think about the Mane transfer rumours? It's not going to happen. It's as simple as that. He signed a new contract in the summer. Liverpool hold all the cards. Yeah, there's no way he's going. And look, if this is to do with Real Madrid, Madrid have been linked to absolutely everybody. I mean, if you listen to the rumours around Real Madrid, they're buying Salah, De Gea, they're buying fucking Eriksen, they're buying Mane, they're buying fucking every central midfielder under the planet. They're buying Neymar, they're buying fucking Mbappe. It's just not going to happen. They haven't got that much money. Ball in from United. Ter Stegen gets a fist on it. Suarez tries to bring it down out of the air, but Fred comes in and gets a foot in. It's recycled. Victor Lindelof now. The flag's up though. Flag was up. United player offside. Free kick to Barcelona. Liverpool supporter hosting a help hate Man United show. Lol. Grim Reaper, I have something for you here, mate. Go fuck yourself, you sad little cunt. How about hosting that? Host my nuts, pal. I'm watching this game because we play the winner of this in the semi-final, buddy. That's why. Obviously, it's going to be Barcelona. But if you want to come on and whinge, try and have a go at me because your team are shite, Grim Reaper. I mean, your name speaks for itself, pal. Your fucking club is history. Dead, gone. Forget about it and suck my nuts on the way out the door, pal. And you can clap that as well if you want. Yeah, the clock is off, mate. It was spoken about. It's 30 seconds off. I don't know what's up with my clock these days. But you know what we do in situations like this? We blame Connor. This is the only way forward. Yesy Lingard said, I'm like to listen to your commentary and watch the game by TV with zero volume because I don't want to disturb anyone. It's so weird. Thank you, mate. I'm glad you enjoy the commentary. Thank you. Anyway, 3 minutes to go in the first half here. United 0, Barcelona 1. Ball down the line. Alba tries to keep it in. Ball goes out. Corner to Barcelona. People like him give us United fans a bad name. It's just, he's butthurt, mate. I mean, that's it. That's the only I can understand the frustration. I get it. I've been through many, many, many years of Liverpool struggling. I mean, I've seen it. I've lived through it. You know, it's banter. It's all part of the fun. Anyway, Messi, Coutinho tries to pick out Messi, but Rashford's back. He clears his lines. Nobody there. Ball goes back. Arthur picks it up in midfield. United reset. Jordi Alba. Arthur. Switch of play to right hand side to Semedo. Ivan Rakitic. He plays it back to Piqué. Andre Ter Stegen gives it to Longley. Chris Smalling now wins it back for Manchester United. Luke Shaw, Rashford, nice touch. Fred has it now centre of midfield. He switches to play left hand side to Dalot. Back to Fred. Luke Shaw. Dalot, Fred. Back to Shaw. Lukaku, Paul Pogba. Good footwork, gives it in to McTominay. Oh, nice play. Chance of a counter on here for Barca if they move it quick enough, which they haven't. Luis Suarez, Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets. Rakitic now, space in front of him. No support though, he's waiting for support. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba, Barcelona moving the ball around. Heading towards half time. It goes down as a Shaw on goal, by the way. The first goal was definitely a Shaw on goal. Lionel Messi, little ball over the top. Ball now left hand side with Jordi Alba. Arthur back to Jordi Alba. Arthur, space in front of him. He switches it right hand side. Ivan Rakitic, Semedo on the overlap. He's waiting for support. Gives it back to Ivan Rakitic. Lionel Messi. Good footwork by Messi. Frees up a couple of yards. Gives it to Felipe Coutinho. Luis Suarez tries a snapshot, but it's 4 or 5 yards wide. That brings us to 45 minutes. The referee has said there'll be 2 minutes of additional time. Madrid put an offer in for Danny Hitchens' granddad. Danny, my friend, has it been accepted? Can we get any inside knowledge on this one? What type of figures are we talking about? How does your granddad feel about the offer, Danny? I mean, is he Madrid kind of dude? Has Lukaku touched the ball? A little bit. To be fair to Lukaku, he's worked hard up front. He's tried to close down. He's tried to do as much as he can. It's just been a fairly thankless task so far for Lukaku. Barcelona launch a long clearance upfield. Coutinho pulls it down out of the air. Lovely control. Plays into Ivan Rakitic. Switches it to Lionel Messi, right hand side. United get men back. Messi to Suarez. He tries to cut back inside. Good defending by United. Pogba now. He's brought down. Free kick to Manchester United. How's Messi playing? He's been very deep, Victoria. He's taken along. I wouldn't say he's had a massive impact on the game as of yet. It was a lovely cross to the back post actually for Suarez. I say Suarez goal. It's a Luke Shaw goal, but yeah, good ball to the back post. 1-0 to Juve. Goal by Cristiano Ronaldo. Thank you for the update, Jersey boy. Roberto, mate. I'm sure you're somewhere. I'm sure you're over the moon with that one. Messi gets a whiff of that at half time now. He'll want to come out second half and score. Craig, do I play Xbox or PS4? I don't, Bobby. I'm not a gamer, unfortunately, buddy. I knew you'd pop in, Roberto. There you go. 1-0. 1-0 to Juventus. Pogba for United here. Still a couple of seconds left in the first half. Lukaku. Stands up Semedo. Keeps possession well. Semedo closes down. Referee puts the whistle to his lips. And that brings the first half to a close. Manchester United 0. Barcelona 1. It goes down as a Luke Shaw on goal. Credit must go to Luis Suarez. But there you go. It's gone down as an own goal. And probably rightly so, to be fair. It did take a massive deflection. How's everybody feeling? What have we got? Barcelona are going to win, said Matthew Carroll Lawler. I don't know why I was timed out. I didn't mean to offend. Sean, I haven't got a clue, mate. I don't know who timed you out, so apologies, mate. I don't know what that was about. Dani Alves had another year at Juve, but instead he left, said Jacob Gamer. Who's playing better? 100% Barcelona. 100%. And I think even United fans, won't think I'm speaking out of context there when I say that they've done fuck all in the first half. They've been far too respectful to Barcelona. They haven't pressured them enough. They haven't played with... I mean, when you talk about Manchester United teams of the past, and we heard during the week Andy Cole talking about the 3-3 draws, and they were great games between United and Barcelona, but this Manchester United team are playing like they're petrified with Barcelona. I don't know what they're hoping to happen. I don't know. I honestly don't know. They've got to come out in the second half and play with more attacking intent. And yes, I do understand if you go at Barcelona, you leave yourself exposed. But what's the other side of the coin here? Just sit back and hope that you get away with a 1-0 loss at home and then go to the Bernabeu? I don't know, guys. I know you can point to the PSG thing. I know you can say that they went over to Paris and turned it round, but Barcelona aren't PSG, with all due respect. PSG are renowned fucking bottlers in Europe. I just don't see it happening unless United go and try and get on the front foot in the second half. Roll the dice, lads. You got to try. I don't know who this KSI is you're going on about. Like, I can't see him anywhere in the chat. Sorry, I don't know who the fuck he is. Did I say Bernabeu? Sorry if I said Bernabeu, Nou Camp. Sorry if I said something wrong, because I see a couple of people wrote Nou Camp, so I'm gathering I said something wrong. United are set up for counters and they have to come out and play now. Barcelona look nervous in defence. I think that's a fair comment, Cahill. Busquets is an accident waiting to happen as well for Barcelona. You only want to see us attacked so we get slapped. I genuinely don't, Sassy. I just don't know I don't understand what the point is here for United. You're at home in the Champions League. Yes, the first job is to try and keep a clean sheet, 100%. Nothing wrong with keeping a clean sheet at home in Europe, but that didn't happen, and that didn't happen fairly early on. So I would expect to see Lingard and Martial come on in this second half, and United to go and have a go, to really try and have a go at this Barcelona team. Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. You can't just get your ass handed to you. There is two legs here, but at the same time, this is the leg where you're at home. You're at home. You've got to try and get something from it. Jerez 1997 said United are really scared of Barcelona. This is embarrassing for a club of their stature. MUFC Gamer said we're playing like the away team, to be honest. And you've summed it up perfectly there, mate. That's the point I'm trying to make. If this was at the new camp, I would be saying, yeah, I can completely understand what United are doing here. But you're at home. You've an expectant crowd. Well, maybe not an expectant crowd, but a supportive crowd there. I think it's definitely fair to say. And there's just been not much. I mean, in that first half, it looked like United were almost gambling on a Barcelona error to let them in. Martial could do damage, said Sean W. What else we got? Marvin said, first time chatting on here, Liverpool fan. I don't want United to go through, but I want them to do well. Preparation for the league match against Manchester City. Marvin, welcome to the chat, mate. Great to see a new person in. Obviously, most of us in here are Liverpool fans, buddy, but welcome into the chat. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, pal, if you haven't done so already. But thank you for introducing yourself. Ole is Jose without experience and trophies, said Liverpool legend. LMA said, what's the score in the Ajax game? I believe it's 1-0 to Juventus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Connor comes in to say Ollie's at the wheel. Do you know, to be fair, he'll be at his level in the Europa League next season. He'll be at his level. It'll be a good place for him to learn and get experience. I'm only winding you up, United fans. You know I am. Well done, Craig. You got yesterday's result bang on. Amazingly, Rishi, that's 2 in a row I've managed to guess right with regards to the score. And I never get the score right, pal, as you probably know if you watch. So 2 in a row, I'm taking it. I'm a United supporter, but Barca have been playing better, said Anakin Groundstander. They have, mate. I think United have been too respectful of Barcelona. Be interesting to see if Solskjaer makes many changes, or at least tactical changes. Prawn Sarnies to dull the pain. Anyone said Danny Hitchin? Oh, I almost feel bad here having a pop, but it's all in good jest. I mean, it's all in good fun. The United fans are calling for Poch. Poch gives a middle finger, said Liverpool legend. Craig, you just keep going 2-1 and you get it right. Pretty much, mate, yeah. I'll just keep going 2 and 3 1s and hopefully a few of them come in. Cape Town Muslim, you're not too far wrong. Anakin said I sub to you. Thank you very much, mate, and welcome. Welcome to the community. Because that's what I think we have on here. I think it's a really good footballing community. Such a humble guy coming from Ireland, and you don't hear that often from a United fan. Thank you, Jack. Really, really appreciate that, mate. I mean, you know, look, banter and fun aside, I mean, no need to be arrogant. I mean, if people come in and show respect to people in the chat, they'll get it right back from all of us. We have a bit of fun on here, but we always do try to be respectful to people if they show it back. I'm out here eating jello for rice. I don't get that one, pal. That's gone over my head, sorry. Barcelona haven't done anything yet with their possession, said That Gamer TV. According to OneFootball, Ronaldo has scored 125 goals in the Champions League. That is a crazy number if that's true. What did you say the score prediction was for this match? Fuck, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what I went with, what I guessed. I think I said 2-1 to Barcelona, or it could be 2-2. I think. Maybe, I think. I love football, said Alex Mayna, and I've corrected you there, buddy, because it is football. Shout out from Bray. Yes, nice one, Joey. I grew up in Shankill, Joey, just down the road, pal. About 3 or 4 miles away, so not too far at all. Man United? Who the fuck are Man United? Man United need to step up their game, said Anakin Groundstalker. Streaming from Kenya, said Michael. Welcome, buddy. Great to have you in. I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're enjoying your week. United look faster and quicker, said That Gamer TV. On the counter, yes, that seems to be their plan at the minute. Soak up and try and catch them on the counter attack, but yeah, it's not working out so far. I think that's fair to say. Is it possible for United to come back? Anything is possible in football, mate, and it's only 1-0 at the moment. Are you doing a watch along for the Chelsea match? No, buddy, no, not for the Chelsea match. I usually just do watch alongs for Liverpool games, but because it's getting to the end of the season, I'm doing a watch along of this game because obviously this is interesting to Liverpool fans because the winner of this tie plays the winner of the Liverpool Porto game, so it has interest to us. I might cover one or two of the Manchester City games as well as the season gets to an end. I'll definitely be doing the City Spurs game. I'll probably be doing the United City game as well. But mainly in the whole, it's Liverpool games. And don't forget, to our Liverpool fans who have joined us, we'll have our late night agenda show tonight at 10 o'clock as well. So I hope you can join me for that one. What else we got? Am I the only teen here? I think there's a few more, mate. Well, we normally have a few in the chat. Yeah, it's weird. We've got a really diverse age group that watch the channel. Anything from teens, I suppose, right through to 40s, 50s. I think we've even had a couple of grandparents in, which is great. I love it. It's really good. I think Liverpool and United get the most hate from the media, in my opinion. Spurs are up there as well, said Sassy. It's weird. As football fans, let's be honest, we're all hypocrites as football fans. All of us, and I include myself in that. And we all think that the media or specific sections of the media or referees have it in for our team. And look, it's part of the fun, isn't it? What else we got? American rugby, you mean? I don't know what that's in relation to. David, sorry mate, I might have missed something earlier on. Mbappe is overrated. Your opinion? I don't think he is overrated, Jacob, but I do think that he is picking up some bad habits that I don't like to see. He's been around Neymar too much, I think. He's thrown himself to the ground and he's trying to cheat too much, and he doesn't need to do it because he's a massively talented football player. I think he needs to get the fuck out of Paris Saint-Germain, if I'm being honest. Realistically, look how often City get battered. They're so far up their arse, said Sassy. And look, what I'd like to see happen with Manchester City is some actual investigative journalism into what the fuck is going on with that club, because yeah, I think there is a little bit too much, oh look how great they are, and not enough, well, let's actually look at the finances here. But look, that's for UEFA to do, so maybe I'm being wrong. You lot would beat Barca, said Dave Miller. I think we give them a game, to be fair. But look, Barcelona are a very, very talented side. What I would expect Liverpool not to do is allow Barcelona so much possession. I've been amazed at how much United have dropped off and allowed them to have the ball. Even in specific areas of the field, it doesn't matter. They can hurt you from anywhere. Who's your favourite player? Roberto Firmino, mate. Roberto Firmino. Absolutely adore Bobby. Would you like it if Liverpool with Man City was the Champions League final? No. Not really, LMA. I don't want City getting near a Champions League final, to be fair. I'd much rather it was Liverpool Juve, Liverpool Ajax, Liverpool Spurs. I don't care. I just don't want City getting anywhere near a Champions League final or winning the Premier League. Daniel said, after watching this first half, I don't think Liverpool should be worried about Barcelona. What games do you think City will drop points in? Look, I'm going to give you the obvious answers, pal. There is a small chance they might drop something away against Palace, but you're looking at Spurs and United games. But it's the Premier League, mate. Every game is competitive, so it's difficult to say. Do you play football? No, not anymore, mate. I'm far too fat, far too old. I did when I was younger, but no, not these days. Cahill said, honestly, I think we could do Barca similar to how City last season. All we need is 20 minutes of increased tempo. You can see Barca are struggling with United raise theirs. They are, particularly at the back, Cahill. They look vulnerable at the back. I think if United threw on Lingard and Martial there and actually went at this Barcelona team, yeah, they could get picked off and it could end up 2 or 3, but they could also end up drawing or winning the game. Why not go? Why not have a go? Why not just go and have a go? Phantom Cross reckons it'll be Palace in the United games that we might see Manchester City drop points. What's your favourite ever Liverpool European night? Come on, you know the answer to that. It has to be Istanbul. And also after that, I suppose then you're looking at it was only the Europa League, but it was just a great occasion against Dortmund at Anfield. That was another fantastic night. Stevie Richards said I'd like Ajax in the final. Well, they're 1-0 down, I think, as things stand. Don't forget Spurs, said somebody else, and some other prick in here spamming links to his bullshit channel that nobody gives a fuck about, mate. Look, fuck off. You're about to get booted out. Nobody gives a fuck, Maz Tatar, or whatever the fuck your name is, about your bullshit streaming channel, mate. The reason I think City will drop points to Burnley is because every single year Burnley have the Premier League. They've beaten the reigning champions. I didn't know that, Jersey boy. Interesting. Craig, can you remember your first experience at Anfield? I can indeed. It was the last game of the Cup. Yeah, it was the last game of the Cup. There you go. We were over there on a football trip. We went to see Tranmere at the same time, I think. I think that was the same trip. I've been over there so many times. I think the first trip was the one we went to Tranmere as well. We went to Prenton Park. Anakin Groundslander said, I don't think United can come back. Stephen Richard said, Craig, reckon the best we can see the Manchester Derby is a draw. That'll do. I'd take a draw, mate, if it was on offer now. That would mean 5 wins for us will do it. Who's the best player in the world? In my case, Messi. Has to be Messi. Shout out from the faithful country, said Dodge76. How are you, pal? Welcome in. Right, what are the scores? Let me just keep you guys up to date with all the halftime scores of all the games, just in case you're not able to keep up to date at the minute. 1 second. Right, what have we got? Ajax 0, Juventus 1, United 0, Barcelona 1, so both away sides leading in the Champions League. Birmingham City 1, Sheffield United 1, Brentford 2, Ipswich 0, Hull 1, Wigan 1, Millwall 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0, Norwich 0, Reading 1, which is a massive fucking upset there, to be fair. Villa 2-1 up against Rotherham. And that's pretty much it. The rest, there's no other major games on, really. I cannot believe that Norwich game. That is nuts. Did not expect to see Norwich losing at home to Reading. United are going to win 3-2, said Devin Williams. Ajax haven't scored, mate. Nobody said Ajax scored. They said Ajax 0, Juventus 1, both away sides winning. Have they scored? Second half started, have they? Oh, they have indeed. You're right. You're absolutely right. Sorry. They have scored. I've just seen that there now in the updates. Yes, they have indeed scored. 1-1. Here comes the goal now. Oh, it's a belter as well. Absolute belter. Just seeing the goal here on my screen now. Players coming back out at Old Trafford here for the second half. But yes, it is 1-1 in Amsterdam. Thank you guys for that one. Do you think Ousmane Dembele can be better than Mbappe? No. Personally, Victoria, no, I don't. I think his attitude is terrible as well. Right, here we go. Second half. Let's see if United can turn this one around. Quickly looking around, I'm not seeing any changes from Solskjaer, but I could have missed something, so bear with me. Why is the United game behind the Ajax game? It would have been because of the additional time, I suppose, the end of the first half. Right, here we go. Barcelona now coming out for the second half. United are already on the field. It was Neres for Ajax, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. Thank you to the people in the chat for keeping us up to date. Right, second half about to start. Just waiting for Messi to get into position. The referee's out, and I'll do my best to take you through it. Right, referee's done his checks. Messi's just putting his armband on. Right, here we go. Second half underway. United playing from right to left. Luke Shaw launches a long diagonal ball upfield towards McTominay. He gets a touch. High foot from United. Referee says play on. Ashley Young. Lindelof. Suarez presses. Lindelof does well to protect the ball. Smalling, he rolls it across to Luke Shaw. Dalot a little bit deeper at the start of the second half so far, left hand side. Cameron, talk to you soon, buddy. I hope work goes quickly for you. Right, Dalot, left hand side, tries to take on Semedo. Semedo does well. Rakitic, Semedo, Piqué, back to Andre Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen switches play left hand side. Good pressing from United, sees the ball go out for a throw in. Excuse me, guys. I knew a sneeze was coming. I was trying my best to stop it. Apologies. I'm sure that wasn't the greatest thing you've ever heard in your life. Ball goes out, goal kick to Barcelona. Apologies about the sneeze, by the way. And thank you for saying bless you. Thank you. You guys are so damn polite. Thank you. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. Right, just keep an eye on all the other games just in case anything changes so I can keep you all up to date. Still 1-0 to Reading at Norwich, which is nuts. Still 1-1 between Ajax and Juventus. Right, goal kick finally taken. Long upfield, left hand side. Suarez does well to protect it. Arthur, he's brought down by McTominay. Referee blows the whistle. John Cena said, glory, glory, Man United, mate. Good to see you still back in your team. That's what you want. That's what you want to see fans do. And I'm obviously a Liverpool fan. I hope United get hammered, but I respect opposition fans, mate, and I respect your opinions. To be fair, I'd love it if Norwich lost, said Liverpool legend. Ajax are playing well, said Jersey Boy. Thank you, mate. Do you guys think I should move with my family to England, said Devin Williams? That's up to you, pal. I mean, jeez, I don't know you well enough to give you that. I'm looking at moving to America with my own family if I can get stuff sorted out in the coming years, but I can't speak for you, buddy. But whatever you do decide to do, I hope you and your family are well. Sassy said, I think Porto and Spurs are the only teams we could have drawn and gotten through. Right, Dalot for United gives it to Lukaku, to Pogba. Pogba switches to play right hand side. Ashley Young now, bit of space. Young takes on Alba. Ball breaks, corner kick to United. Now, here you go. Here's a chance for United to get a ball into the box. Right. Smalling's up. Lindelof's up. Dalot's dropping back here to cover to allow the big men to go forward. Corner kick right hand side. Busquets. I don't know what he's doing. He's walking around with his hand up in the air pointing at people randomly. Lukaku being marked by Longley. Ashley Young to take the corner. Right hand side. Corner comes in. Cleared by Gerard Piqué, but only as far as Fred. Fred then decides that rather than pass the ball to Ashley Young, he'll just pass it out and give a throw in to Barcelona. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Fred in a nutshell. A lot of people saying Ajax are going for it big time in the other game. Nice. Rashford. McTominay. Good footwork by McTominay. Tries to cross into the box. Breaks off Busquets. United call for a handball. Referees looking for advice from his officials, but play goes on. Messi's brought down. Free kick to Barcelona. Left hand side, just about 5 yards inside their own half. Fred's decent. He really isn't, Sassy. He really isn't. I mean, I'm not trying to take the piss just because he's a United player, but he is shy, to be fair. When you look at the fact that you wanted Fabinho and you see the difference in calibre between the two players, just to me anyway, I mean, I don't see anything with Fred that makes me think he's going to make it at United long term. But look, hey, I'm not a United fan. My opinion doesn't really matter. Lindelof carries the ball out for United. He then decides to do a Fred and pass it straight out for a throw into Barcelona. United, just simple little sloppy things that can be avoided. Busquets turns back inside. Jordi Alba, Messi, Busquets, Arthur. He switches to play right hand side. Semedo, good defence by Dalot. Well done, good tackle. Throw into Manchester, or throw into Barcelona, right hand side, just inside the United half. Fred reminds me so much of Anderson, said Danny Winters. Interesting. Yeah, let's wait and see if he lives up to Anderson. Right, good ball by Lukaku in behind, trying to get Rashford in. Good tackle by Piqué. Ball goes out, throw into United left hand side. Still 1-1 in Amsterdam. Still Norwich losing 1-0 to Reading in the Championship. Dalot comes across to take the throw left hand side here for United. Pogba. Oh, fuck off, Pogba. Goes into the box, and as soon as he's inside the box, he literally falls over, hoping for a miracle and a penalty. Ashley Young, great cross in. Oh, cross in from Ashley Young. Ter Stegen punches it. Lands just about 2 yards inside the 18-yard box to Marcus Rashford, but he slices his shot and it goes wide. Ball still in play though here. United have it right hand side. Lukaku, McTominay, Ashley Young. Young turns back. Good cross in. Cleared by Busquets. Jordi Alba. Felipe Coutinho. Arthur. Barcelona taking chances at the back again. Eventually they launch it long. What have we got here? Arthur. Chris Smalling. He puts it out of play. Throw into Barcelona left hand side. Sam Phillips, love your streams. Craig, thank you very much, mate. Really, really kind of you. What else we got? Hi all, Young is very poor way past it, said Eric Worry. I would agree with that, mate. I do think he is past. I think United fans will even admit to that one. United getting better, which is fair. They definitely have come out with more intent in the second half. I think they've upped their intensity levels as well. They've certainly been more involved in the game in the first 7 minutes of the second half here. The French national diving team is looking promising. Like it. Right, here we go. Rakitic tries to roll Semedo in. Oh, he's in. Right hand side. Looking for someone to pull it back to. Good defending by Dalot second time. Really good defending. Barcelona have won it back, but Dalot's in again. He's putting in a good shift on that left hand side actually. He's dropped deeper in the second half, Diego Dalot. More defensive responsibility, but he's doing well. Nice little slip ball inside to Fred here now. Fred through off. Rashford took that in his stride. He was in. Good vision by Fred. Decent ball through. Rashford just couldn't bring it down. That goes through to Andre Ter Stegen. Arthur now rolls the ball out left hand side. Jordi Alba. Longley. Back to Andre Ter Stegen. Switches to play long left hand side. Suarez muscled out of it very well by United defence. Here we go. Fred switches play left hand side. Dalot again. Dalot's been very involved in the game second half. Fred, nice little ball into Rashford. He tries a flick to Lukaku, who doesn't read it, but Lukaku applauds Rashford's intent. Ball back with Andre Ter Stegen. He picks it up. 54 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Barcelona lead Manchester United by a Luke Shaw on goal to 0. Rakitic now in midfield. Space starting to open up because United are starting to try and press to get something. Messi, right hand side. Ball goes out off United player. Throw in. This match isn't awesome, said Liz. Yeah, it's not been great, to be fair. Busquets switches to play left hand side. Jordi Alba. Back to Arthur. Rolls the ball through to Coutinho. Coutinho gives to Luis Suarez. He goes down. Referee says play on, but he was playing an advantage. Felipe Coutinho. Arthur. Rakitic. Semedo. Back to Rakitic. Back inside again. Nice one-touch football by Barcelona. Suarez. Messi. Coutinho. Messi. Every time Messi picks up the ball, there's 4 or 5 United defenders around him, and he's not getting a sniff, to be fair. Hasn't had much of an influence so far in the game, apart from the cross, obviously, that led to the goal. Danny Winter said, dodgy stream is lagging. Guess I'm stuck listening to you, Craig. I mean, fucking, my heart bleeds for you, Danny, mate. It must be tough. Sorry about that, pal. Craig Connor, when's the new channel going to be on? In the summer, Dirty Girl. We're just getting the season out of the way, and then we're going to start making the content for the new channel. It's going to be a little bit different, obviously, to this one, in that we're going to be doing video podcasts, some a lot of pre-recorded stuff, some stuff on conspiracy theories, some gaming, a little bit of everything on the other channel. Suarez right hand side. Semedo now. Good footwork by him. Ball inside to Busquets. Busquets to Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho spreads it even further left to Jordi Alba. Back to Coutinho. Alba. Coutinho. Good foot in there. Good defence from Victor Lindelof. Fred. Back to Ashley Young. Young flicks it into the path of McTominay. McTominay's closed down, but he does well to win a throw. We're kind of playing better, but we're still getting shat on, said Anakin. It's been better for United, 100%. They've definitely been better second half. Pogba now for United. Switches to play right hand side to Ashley Young, well picked out by Pogba. Young to Rashford. Oh, great defending there by Barcelona. Just as I say that though, they give it away. Fred with a strike, closed down though, blocked by Barcelona. Breaks to Ashley Young. McTominay. Young goes on the overlap. McTominay comes inside. Tries a ball to Rashford, but Barcelona get a foot in. But again, United do well to win it back. Definitely more intensity from United in the second half. Better performance. I think there's been a little bit of a tactical switch. Dalot playing a little bit deeper. He's providing more cover on the left hand side for Shaw. I think actually Dalot's probably been one of United's best players in this match. De Gea switches it right hand side to Victor Lindelof. Lindelof into Pogba. He's dispossessed. Coutinho rolls it into Messi. Messi's brought down. Referee says get up, and I think he was right. I think Messi did go down too easily. United now play a ball down the line to Lukaku right hand side. Lukaku holds off Longley, looks for support. Finds it inside to Fred. Fred now. Ball to Paul Pogba. Pogba. Well defended. Piqué comes across and cuts that one out. Handball, surely. No, referee says play on. Suarez shouts at him. It was a definite handball. I think the referee realised he was wrong and apologised, gives the free kick to Barcelona. It was a definite handball, to be fair. No argument about it. Norwich City still losing 1-0. 75 minutes gone. Wow. The championship race for promotion really is heating up. Right, what have we got here in the chat? Fullbacks are so much better. Man United needs some class at Eric Worry. Right, Arthur, midfield for Barcelona. Good pressing by McTominay, but Arthur manages to retain possession. Again, well won back by United. Pogba's brought down, free kick. Coutinho felled him, or was it Messi? I don't know, one of them. Excuse me for sniffling into the microphone there. Sorry, I have a bit of a runny nose. And I've no tissue. Anybody got a tissue? Do you think Harry Kane will impact their title push? Not really. To be fair, Dara, I mean, Son is capable of stepping in and filling those shoes for Harry Kane. Language. I don't know what you mean. I mean, language is welcome on this stream. We use lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of bad language on here. United knocking around to the back. Pogba comes deep to pick up the ball. An hour gone at Old Trafford. Still Barcelona lead by a goal to nil. Dalot now left hand side for United. Tries to take on Semedo, but he gets a foot in and the ball goes out. Throw into Manchester United. Eric said, I have a tissue, Craig. Where can I send one? Just send one to Connor's Mansion. Just put Connor's Mansion Ireland on the address and they'll know it. They'll send it there because Connor gets all the money from YouTube. It's 1-1 in the Juventus game, Stephen O'Reilly. 1-1, mate. Ronaldo put Juventus ahead in the first half. Then straight after half time, Neres scored for Ajax to make it 1-1. Victoria Jones reckons a second Barca goal might seal it. To be fair though, the second half's been a lot more competitive. Rashford now, he goes down too easily as well, but he gets the free kick. I want to see a replay of it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Rashford in possession. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, Rashford. That's all I'm saying to that. Fuck off. Couple of hot whiskies will have you sorted. I don't drink, Joey, mate, even a hot whiskey. I don't drink alcohol really at all, mate. And I can't drink whiskey. I'm awful when it comes to whiskey. I'm such a pussy when it comes to drinking whiskey, mate. Daddy said I have some, but I don't think you want to use it. This is a wank fest, lol. Right, free kick here to United. Ashley Young plays it in. Cleared by Barcelona. Ball goes out, throw into United, right hand side. Rashford just fell over, mate. He just barely was touched, and an arm on him, and he just went down. Won a free kick, to be fair. Didn't come to anything. Throw into here, Barcelona, or to United right hand side. Ashley Young. Still no change in any of the scores. Young again, cross blocked. Much better this from United in the second half. They're actually coming and having a fucking go. Pogba in the penalty area. Second ball on the field. Cleared by Manchester United. Well, they cleared one of them. Second ball's down in their own half. Luke Shaw comes back, picks up the ball. Fred now in midfield for United. Plays it to Paul Pogba. Back to Fred. Craig, would you like me to clean your Bentley from the YouTube cache, mate? I drive a fucking 2011 Renault Megane Estate. I've been told you time and time again. I am poverty in motion. That's what I am. What else we got? Arturo Vidal should come on for defensive issues, says Victoria Jonas. Right, Barcelona in midfield. Busquets. Rakitic, back to Gerard Piqué. He switches it left hand side to Longley. Jordi Alba, back inside to Arthur. Switch of play. Ivan Rakitic, he's got a bit of space ahead of him. Not many runners though. Gives it out right hand side. Messi now. He gives it to Arthur. Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho again. Cuts back inside, looking for support. Suarez, Jordi Alba. Barcelona seem content to keep possession here. Busquets, Ivan Rakitic. Semedo, back to Rakitic. I tell you what, I'm not being biased here. Well, maybe I am a little bit, but this Barcelona team don't scare me. If I'm Liverpool looking at this, I'm not fucking scared. They can be got at. Piqué. Rolls the Rakitic to Semedo. Back to Arthur. Switch play left hand side. Felipe Coutinho. He gives it to Jordi Alba. Back to Coutinho. He's been shadowed by McTominay, who does well. Gives it back to Alba. Coutinho. Busquets. Messi. Sergio Busquets again. Rakitic spreads the ball right hand side. Semedo there once again. Luis Suarez shows from. Good ball in behind. Suarez. Oh, it's poor from Luis Suarez. Poor. He was well picked out down the right hand side. Rolled into the 18-yard box. Had a good angle for a shot. Should have gone across David De Gea, but went for the near post and puts it wide. Why didn't he go across? Always go across, mate. Always. Like me, this fat bald fucker telling Luis Suarez what to do. But go across, mate. Go across the keeper. Stephen, I'd love to show the match, pal, but I can't. Channel will be closed down for copyright infringement. Right, here we go. Substitutions for Barcelona. Felipe Coutinho being replaced by Arturo Vidal. What a shout that was a couple of minutes ago from Victoria. What a shout. She called for Arturo Vidal to come on, and here he is. Second substitution now. Arthur coming off to be replaced by Sergio Roberto. So there you go. Norwich still losing 1-0. 81 minutes gone. Still 1-1 in the other game. I don't know why he plays Coutinho. Maybe he's just trying to shore up the midfield to see this out. I don't know. Messi seems to have gone a little bit further forward, actually. The Coutinho's gone off. Vidal immediately into play. Messi. Looking for support. Spreads it out left hand side. Jordi Alba. To Messi is brought down. Referee allows play to go on. Good strike. De Gea does well at his near post. McTominay now brings it away for United. Towards Pogba. Or towards Rashford, I think, maybe. I can't see who it was. Actually, my camera angle was terrible there. Sorry. Barcelona have it in midfield. Vidal, Rakitic. Sergio Roberto. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle by Luke Shaw. He had to get that right. If he didn't get that right, it was a Stonewall penalty, but he got it right. United now looking to counter. Paul Pogba. Ball up the line. Romelu Lukaku. Across, straight on to Ter Stegen. Easy for the Barcelona keeper. Yeah, it was a great tackle by Luke Shaw. He had to get that right. Barcelona play past the first United press. Sergio Roberto now looking for space. Plays it right hand side to Semedo. Back to Roberto. He rolls it into Suarez, who's brought down by Chris Smalling. Free kick to Barcelona. Suarez is down holding his left ankle. Right guys, don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, thank you very much. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do hit that button. All our content on here is 100% free. It's always going to be free. For our Liverpool fans that are watching, we'll have our usual late night agenda coming up at 10 o'clock. I hope you can join me for that. What's the biggest football stadium? It isn't it the what's it called? The stadium, the Azteca Stadium in Mexico. Is that still the biggest stadium in the world? I think. I could be wrong. From memory, I think that might be the biggest stadium in the world. Oh, good ball behind by Messi, looking to pick at Suarez, but David De Gea was off his line first. Is it the Maracanã? Oh, interesting, thank you. I thought it was the Azteca, but maybe it is the Maracanã. Martial time, said MUFC Gamer. Yeah, look, they have to do something. They can't let this continue. Loads of people saying North Korea. I don't care. I just don't include North Korea. It doesn't count. Ashley Young. Barcelona dispossessed. Sergio Roberto looking to break. Well done by Fred. Good defending. Dispossesses him. Dalot into Martial. He tries a flick, but to nobody. Andre Ter Stegen comes and gathers. Liverpool legend said, I'm confident we can beat Barca in the final. Pogba rolls it into Martial. Pogba goes down. Referee blows the whistle. Free kick to United. And again, a very... 1-1 in the Norwich game, by the way. Free kick to United here in a very dangerous position. Again, right hand side of central, about 25 yards out. Pogba had his ankle clipped via Arturo Vidal. Definite free kick, no complaints. Right, let's see if United can get something from this. 70 minutes gone almost at Old Trafford. Actually, it's a bit further out. Sorry, it's probably 30 yards out. I didn't see where the referee brought it back to. But definitely a chance to test Andre Ter Stegen here for United. Do you think the Champions League will cost us the league if City somehow drop points? No, mate, not a chance. Honestly, I genuinely don't. I'm not just saying that. Norwich scores 1-1, mate. Yeah, it's 1-1 in that game at the minute. Right, here we go. Free kick taken. A fucking awful attempt by Marcus Rashford. It was at least 10 foot, maybe 12 foot over the top of the bar. Awful. I know he has a good technique, Rashford, and I've seen him strike a fantastic free kick, but the couple he's had in this game have been dog shit, to be fair. Ter Stegen takes a goal kick, but it goes straight into midfield. Victor Lindelof, he spreads it right hand side. Fred goes down. Vidal about to get a yellow card. I don't think he can have any complaints. I'm waiting to see the replay, but it looked like a stonewall yellow card. Valverde's not happy. So Fred had the ball. He's passed it. To be fair, there wasn't much in that actually now seeing the replay. I can understand why Vidal's a little bit pissed off. Maybe a foul, yes, but a booking, I don't know. Vidal showing his incompetence already, said Cahill. 2-1 to Norwich. They fucking gone ahead. The mad bastards. Thank you, Dodge. Just as I was saying it, mate, you put it in. Thank you, though. 2-1 to Norwich. The crazy bastards. Dalot now. Ball blocked by Rakitic. Suarez dispossesses. Barcelona with a chance to counter here. Rakitic. Oh, he's brought down. Free kick. Chris Smalling. I'm actually... Do you know what? I'm amazed that Busquets has survived this game so far after picking up. Can I have a shout out? Of course you can, Zoid TV. Welcome, mate. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I'm amazed that Busquets has managed to last this long. Very good by Smalling indeed. Carl, it was great defence. Still 1-1 in the Ajax-Juve game. Ball all the way back now with Andre Ter Stegen. Good pressing by Rashford, but Piqué's managed to get the ball for United. He plays it to Semedo. Nice little one-touch football. Sergio Roberto. Lionel Messi. Little ball. Oh, space here down the right-hand side. Ball inside back to Semedo. Get your head up, son. Sergio Roberto. Ball goes out. Corner kick. Bit of a wasted opportunity on the counter there from Barcelona. But you know what? Good covering. Good covering there from United to get bodies back. Matthew Carroll Lawler reckons United are going to lose. I think you're probably right, pal. But you know what? Anything is possible in football. Amazingly, guys, and I can't believe I'm saying this, we're only 30 subscribers away from 10,800. So, if you're new to the channel, if you're just dropping in, please do hit that button. I'd love to keep pushing as far as we can go this season, see how many we can get. In our first year, our first season, we're already over 10k. I'm blown away. Thank you. Barcelona take it short. Busquets, right hand side. Messi, that's a poor ball for Messi. It's not very often you say that, but it is a poor ball for Messi, straight through to David De Gea. Right, any United fans in the chat, last 18 minutes here, what do you want to see? Is there going to be a late night agenda tonight? Or there will be, yes, sorry, you're saying you'll be there, mate. Yes, Shadow Games, so defo is a late night agenda tonight. 6 minutes at a time in the Norwich game. Thank you, Joshua. Larry Leach, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. If it stays here, it's a great result for Barcelona. 1-0 away. I mean, yeah, you can't argue with that one. Got you with the follow, bro. Thank you, Brandon. Really appreciate that one, mate. Welcome in. Welcome to the community, buddy. It's a good group on here. The Reds will be there for late night agenda, Craig, said Scotty. Thank you very much, pal. I've got a few things to talk about, actually, from a Liverpool perspective, but we'll hold that back till the late night agenda at 10 o'clock. Right, 17 minutes plus injury time to go here at Old Trafford. Still only one goal in the game. Suarez fouled again by Smalling that time. I actually thought Suarez handballed that, but it was a free kick given to Barcelona. What do United do? Right, let me see any United fans in. Lingard on to LMA. Liverpool fans are wanking off to this score. We really aren't, Corey, mate. You're irrelevant, mate, to be honest. We're just watching this and talking about it because we play the winner of this potentially in the semi-final. We really aren't wanking off about it, mate, because technically you cunts would be easier for us to beat than Barcelona. But, I mean, if you want to disguise your own disgust at the state of your team by slagging off Liverpool fans, pal, that's up to you. But the truth is, you're dog shit. You know you're dog shit. Yeah, maybe we're enjoying it a little bit, but you know what? It's part of the fun. It's why we all support different clubs, pal. Big Harv said, nah, we're not United watching City win. Anyway, Messi, Barcelona, spreads the play, left hand side, good tackle by Ashley Young, but it only goes to Vidal. He plays a 1-2 with Messi. Back to Rakitic, Vidal. He plays it back. Barcelona happy to just maintain possession. Lingard and Martial on, yeah, from Jivox. Thank you for that one, pal. Joy, why the fuck, as a Liverpool fan, do you want United to win, mate? I don't get that one. Maybe you can explain it to me. I'm not having a go. I'm genuinely curious. Spanish team's definitely not as strong as 4 years ago, said Eric Worry. I'd probably agree with that one. Well, from a Real Madrid perspective, definitely. Another yellow card here coming out from the referee. Lingard, he's only on and he's booked. Have a little dance about it, Jesse. Go on, you know you have a move for this one, pal. Go on, bust a move, Jesse. Go on. Vidal fouled. Just as soft as the yellow card, to be fair, that Vidal was given. That yellow card that Lingard's been given seems just as soft. Breaking news, Oxlade-Chamberlain played 60 minutes in a friendly. Yes, nice one. I did not know that, press salad. Cheers, pal. Any cheeky kit news? No, Joshua. I'm fucking looking every day, mate, trying to see if I can see this new kit. Still 1-1 in Amsterdam. Messi in midfield. Ball breaks. Lindelof, excuse me. Luke Shaw now for United. Plays the ball up the line. Martial tries to flick it to the invisible man. Ball back upfield. Luke Shaw. Again, good play by Shaw. Lindelof, he gives it away to Sergio Busquets. Sergio Roberto, Arturo Vidal, Rakitic, Busquets, Messi. Gives it to Luis Suarez. Messi. Roberto. Back inside to Suarez. Sergio Roberto. Lionel Messi. Oh, footwork by Messi, but he's crowded out. 6 United players around him. 6. Busquets. Long lay all the way back to Andre Ter Stegen. MUFC Gamer said 20 years ago Ollie won the Champions League as a player. Be a fairy tale if you won it as a manager. Unlikely though. Yes, I would very much say unlikely, mate. But look, second leg, anything is possible as well. You can't write anybody off in football. Anything can change in an instant, as we know. Danny Hitchin said the United stand saying this is a missed opportunity. Barca haven't been great. I kind of understand where Mark's coming from. As much as United haven't really been in the game from a dominant perspective, I can get where he's coming from. It isn't the best Barcelona, so I kind of understand what Mark's saying. Sassy said, to be fair, we've done a good job on Messi. Messi has been quite quiet, yeah. I mean, he had an involvement in the goal, but other than that, he's been fairly quiet. And saying that, he slips a ball into Sergio Roberto here, right hand side. What the fuck was that from him? Trying to pull it back to Messi, but Luke Shaw read it. Fred for United. Luke Shaw back in the left back spot. Passes it to Fred. Fred plays it out off Rakitic. Throw into Manchester United. Still 1-1. It is indeed in Amsterdam. 12 minutes to go here at Old Trafford. Still Barcelona lead by that Luke Shaw own goal. Shaw back to De Gea. De Gea launches it long upfield. Arturo Vidal. Only 26 subs away from our next target of 100, guys, so please do keep hitting that button. Lydia, unfortunately I can't show the game. I'd love to be able to, but you know, copyright rules, the channel will be closed down. Two-two, is it 2-2? Have Reading equalised? Rashford, right hand side of the penalty area. Gives it to Fred. Barcelona pressed them back. Rashford, good ball into the box. Oof, cleared by Barcelona. Referee blows a whistle. Is that a definite score in the Reading game? Because my stupid app here isn't updating quick enough. I gather it is, because Joshua Hoy's defo happy about it. Loads of people saying yes Reading, so I gather it must be a fucking goal. Mad cunts. Oh, flick on. Oh, good cover. Good cover by Lindelof. Good pace to shepherd Luis Suarez out. Here comes the La Liga time wasting, says Cahill. Right, Barcelona. Spread the play left hand side. Alba, Vidal. What do United do? Do they go for broke here or do they sit back? What do they do? Busquets leaves his player short, but ricochet breaks to Vidal. Ball inside. Sergio Roberto. Semedo. Messi rolls it into Roberto. Sergio Roberto's had plenty of space down that right hand side. Luis Suarez. Again. Just Barcelona have been poor in attack tonight. Sergio Roberto. It's ended 2-2. Thank you, Joshua. Oh, it has. Yes, there's the goal. Norwich going to be absolutely fuming over that one. Pogba foul on Semedo there. Free kick to Barcelona. Really good opportunity here for Messi to grab an effort on target here. About 20 yards out, right hand side for Barcelona at the penalty area, but definitely in a shootable position. Still 1-1 in Ajax. Right, can Messi do something here? 82 minutes gone almost at Old Trafford. Messi tying his lace. He's got the ball placed. Manchester United have the wall set. Two Barcelona players in the wall. Rakitic and Sergio Busquets. David De Gea is positioned. Messi takes a couple of steps backwards. Oh, ball goes under the wall, takes deflection, but David De Gea gathers it. You can see what Messi was trying to do. What's the replay? Oh, actually ricochets off Busquets and falls for David De Gea. United play out. Fred now in midfield. Spreads it left hand side. Luke Shaw. Lingard, who's been invisible since he's come on. Fred. Paul Pogba. Back to Fred. McTominay. Good ball rolled through. Oh, fucking hell. Martial had a chance there, but Piqué comes in with a last-ditch tackle. Lovely football. Very well worked by United, in fairness to them, but a great last-ditch tackle puts the ball out. Corner kick to Manchester United here. 83 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Fuck off. Lingard appealing for a penalty, you mad cunt. Oh, Suarez. Has he got the pace for it? No, he doesn't. Fred's too quick for him. Ball back with David De Gea. Suarez tries to catch the ball as De Gea chips it over him. Fred now rolls it up the line. Ashley Young plays it inside. Paul Pogba back to Fred. United at home in the Champions League haven't had a single shot on target. That's unacceptable. I'm sorry, that is just fucking unacceptable. If I'm a Manchester United fan, I'm not happy with that stat. Fred, just inside the United half, spreads it right hand side to Ashley Young. Young tries to go down the right hand side. He goes past Vidal. Ball goes out for Jordi Alba. Goal kick. Still 1-1 in Amsterdam. 87th minute. Ajax 1, Juventus 1. Cristiano Ronaldo scoring for Juventus. David Neres equalising. Here comes a substitution for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford coming off to be replaced by Andres Pereira. Even Jose could get a shot on target at Liverpool legends. Give Man United some free time. I don't know what that means. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. It is terrible, mate, isn't it? No shot on target MUFC gamer. It's unusual, to be fair, for United at home in Europe. Suarez fouled there. Yellow card for Chris Smalling. Many fucking yellow cards is this mad bastard of a referee after giving out? Let me just check this. How many yellow cards has he given out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow cards now for the ref in this game. I'm in the stadium now, said Reese. Mad athletes. I think he meant atmosphere. He did mean atmosphere. Good man. I mean, Devon keeps writing free time. I don't know what you mean, mate. Honestly, I don't know if any of us have a Scooby-Doo what you're talking about. Only 24 subscribers to go, guys, till we hit 10,800. Please do keep hitting that button. I've been impressed by Fred, said Sassy. Free kick here about 5-6 yards inside the United half. Busquets plays it back. Piqué, Semedo. You'd imagine Barcelona would be happy enough with this, but United should keep pressing, trying to get something. Anything can happen. Suarez, I don't know what's up with Suarez, but he needs to get new boots because he can't stand up. He keeps falling over. Even when there's nobody near him, he's slipping. Reece Lewis said, I'm so annoyed no shots on target at home for United. It's shit. It's not great, mate, to be honest, but there's still time. Good switch. Pereira, left hand side. Gives it to Pogba. Pogba rolls it across. Luke Shaw. Shaw floats the ball towards the back post, but there's nobody there. Jordi Alba's able to take it down in his own box. That's how much time he had. Fred now, he rolls it back in. Ball goes out, throw into Manchester United right hand side. At least they're having a go here in the last few minutes. They're trying to get something from the game. 87 minutes gone. Martial. Barcelona dispossessed them. Messi in possession. He's looking for runners. Looks left, looks right, decides to go on his own. Dispossessed. Good tracking back by Fred. Messi been very, very quiet in this game. Omar, I'm really good, thank you, mate. How are you? Great to see you in the chat again. Right, Pereira cuts back inside. He's forced backwards by Semedo. Good little battle, that. Referee gives the free kick to Manchester United. Barcelona about to make a substitution. Free kick's taken, though, so play goes on. Pereira. Back inside to Fred. Fred across to McTominay. McTominay thought he was going to go wide right, but no, he changes his mind, switches play left hand side. Good ball. Pereira there wide, tries the ball into the box, back post, cleared by Barcelona, breaks to McTominay. Good footwork by him, managed to keep possession, rolls it out right hand side to Ashley Young. Ashley Young, good cross in, well cleared by Gerard Piqué. Vidal, he rolls the ball into Luis Suarez, who holds it up well. Nice little reverse pass. Sergio Roberto switches it left hand side to Luis Suarez. Vidal, Barcelona seem content here to just keep the ball. They're not even piling men forward. They're happy to take this 1-0 by the looks of it. Busquets. If you're a United fan, sorry, I hate to say this, but it seems as though they're playing within themselves, Barcelona. Still just knocking it round. 1-1 still in Ajax. Barca just keeping possession now. Clock ticks towards the 90th minute. Lionel Messi. Switch of play left hand side to Arturo Vidal. Yeah, Barcelona are just looking to play this clock down by the looks of it. Vidal. Back to Longley. All the way back to Andre Ter Stegen. Piqué, Busquets, Sergio Roberto. Vidal, space now left hand side for Barcelona. Messi. It's just all too easy for Barcelona to knock this around. Busquets, Sergio Roberto. Semedo, back to Sergio Roberto. Lionel Messi. Vidal switches it left hand side. 3 minutes of additional time added on by the referee. Sergio Roberto, Lionel Messi. He rolls it in left hand side. Nice little reverse pass try by Messi there, but well defended by Manchester United. They look to play their way out, but Barca win it back. Busquets, who's done well actually. I'm amazed that he has got sent off. Right, United have a chance here to break, but they give the ball straight back to Barcelona. Busquets, it's tough to keep up with who's in possession here. Barca are just knocking the ball around. Little passes. Sergio Roberto, back to Semedo. It's just all too easy, just knocking the ball around. Right, 1 minute of the additional 3 is being played. Still Barcelona doing the very same thing, just keeping possession. No chances from them, nothing stupid, not giving away possession, not giving United a chance to counter. Rakitic finds himself in a bit of space, cuts inside. Suarez, Jordi Alba, Arturo Vidal, Sergio Busquets, Gerard Piqué, nobody within 15 yards of him, gives it to Vidal. Not even any pressing here by United. It's like everybody's just happy here to take a 1-0. Full time, by the way, in the game in Ajax. Finished 1-1 in that one. That game's certainly in the balance. It goes to the second leg, but you would make Juventus favourites with the away goal. Right, switch of play again. Barcelona still keeping possession. Substitutes still waiting to come on. Shades of Shaqiri here from the game last night. United, all the way back to the keeper. David De Gea launches it long upfield. Pereira. Free kick, Pogba's brought down. There's 50 seconds or so to go. Maybe they'll get the substitution now. I don't know what this goal is, but there's no goal, Joy. I don't know what you're fucking inventing there, pal. There's no goal. Right, here comes the substitution for Barcelona to kill the clock entirely. Sergio Busquets coming off to be replaced by... Let me just see who this is. Barcelona fans obviously applauding. Alena, who's coming on for Sergio Busquets. Right, and it looks like this one is about to come to a close, ladies and gents. For those Liverpool fans watching, or maybe for anybody, you're welcome to come and join us. The Late Night Agenda, which is our nightly streaming show at 10 o'clock, will be coming up in a few minutes. Pogba plays the ball towards the back post. Ooh, opportunity. Goal kick, United want the corner. Smalling's losing his mind. Referee points to the 6-yard box to indicate a goal kick, and that looks like it will be that. MUFC Gamer, it's my pleasure, mate. And thank you everyone for joining us on this watch along. It's been a pleasure getting to know some new people. I really appreciate you joining us. As I said, don't forget to come back in a few minutes for the Late Night Agenda, which is our Liverpool based show. That one looks like it's that, by the way. I think we can say that this game is done and dusted. We're already past the 3 minutes and it's a goal kick here to Barcelona. Even allowing for the substitution, you'd imagine the ref's going to put the whistle to his lips. Right, Ter Stegen, just kick this out so we can all be put out for fucking misery, pal. And that is that one. It finishes Manchester United 0, Barcelona 1. Still something to play for United in the second leg, but look, you wouldn't be too confident, would you, if you're a United fan? But stranger things have happened. Look, ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, we'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes with tonight's Late Night Agenda show. Until then, talk to you soon. Up the motherfucking Reds.